Hello, everyone. The theme for this day is faith. And with this, I'm not going to go for preaching anything. I want to acknowledge that lots of people in many different religious traditions and spiritual traditions mention the theme of faith. And it's very important for them. And those who have experiences connected with this theme do not seem to be actually pathological cases, as many psychologists and psychiatrists thought in the past. Research has been showing that it's quite the opposite. Religious and spiritual people, when they are not actually fanatics, of course, they do have better resilience. They endure the pains of life in a better way. Usually, they are more compassionate, they go for solidarity, they share. So nothing psychological wrong about it. But then we have this confusion that arises typically when we think that faith is the same thing as belief. And it's totally different according to the experiences of lots of people. Because faith is not about believing in anything, it's about direct experience. My favorite spiritual instructor once told me that faith is the direct experience, the conscious experience of the string of monadic vibration. This means the direct experience of pure spirit or of the divine sparkle within us. So it's a direct perception and a direct experience. And this concerns something that is like a divine presence that is everywhere, and then we perceive it within ourselves. It's something like a powerful fountain of inspiration and a powerful fountain of strength and power and enthusiasm in our lives. Actually, being an enthusiast means that I'm full of enthusiasm, and enthusiasm comes from entheos, from the Greek, and it means that I am full of God. So enthusiast people, in some contexts, are the ones full of God. So go for life with a different kind of strength. Well, the thing is that then what we observe is that those who have real faith, they cross life and the pains and the effort of life in a different way. They have more inner stability. They feel differently. They don't talk about something they don't know about. They don't are just speculating about divine things or the nature of the universe. They know out of experience. They have a different kind of feeling about things. And this permeates their lives. It's a little bit like when I say that I believe Paris is there, because although I never went to Paris, I know because I read about it. I read lots of things. I have seen pictures. It must be a nice place in there. But then, eventually, I met people who actually live in Paris. So they get me their, they convey to me their first-hand experience. But also, I can go to Paris. And if I go to Paris now, I know it's there because I have been there. And if I become an inhabitant of Paris, all the better. Now I know how to move around in Paris. I know the rules. I know how it goes. And of course, now I have this all-time full experience. In the same way, I think some saints, male and female ones from several regions, and very advanced spiritual practitioners all over the world, they actually, in a way, they live in the city of God. So they have this powerful, complete inner experience. Sometimes they went there a few times, but some they really live there. And so if they live there, they have that with them all the time. They bring along with them a different presence towards the world and towards other people. So this theme of faith to me has nothing to do with just belief in something. And it's typical that people who really seem to have what they call faith as an experience, they have no doubts. I think in the same way that if we see a flower in our garden every day, we don't have this tendency to doubt that the flower is there. We have this permanent, ongoing experience of this flower or something else. This is what happens. And this indeed might help a lot of people when they arrive at this sort of experience and then they bring that with them to everyone else. And this is the idea for the day. So as usual, if you like this, just comment, share, subscribe to the channel, and see you later.